In this episode, we will cover architecture during the Mughal period from Indian art and culture for civil service and other competitive examination by Nitin Singhania. All those who are preparing for competitive exams are advised to take notes. The Mughals were great patrons of art and architecture. Under them, architecture regained its place of importance as new buildings were built with great vision and artistic inspiration. Babur undertook the construction of mosques in Panipat and Ruhilkhand, both constructed in 1526 AD. However, his reign was too short-lived to inspire any new style or technique. Humayun's reign was marked with constant power struggle against Sher Shah, so he couldn't focus much on art and architecture. He led the foundation of a city named Din-e-Panaha but couldn't finish it. Persian style became prominent in the architecture of this period. Sher Shah. During his brief reign, Sher Shah built few monuments. He built Qila-e-Kuhno Mosque of the Old Fort in Delhi. He built the famous Rohtas Fort in Pakistan and the Sher Shah Suri Masjid in Patna in Afghan style to mark his reign. His period is a transition from Lodi style to Mughal style of architecture. He also undertook the reconstruction and extension of an old Mauryan route and renamed it as Sadak-e-Azam, Great Road, which was later called as Grand Trunk Road. He ensured adequate presence of sarais and trees for travelers. Sher Shah Suri's tomb was built at his birthplace Sasaram. It was made up of red sandstone and is situated inside a lake. The constructions under Sher Shah continued the traditions of the Delhi Sultanate period. After Akbar ascended the throne of Delhi in 1556, the golden period of Mughal art and architecture started. Akbar took a keen interest in the development of art and architecture. The principal feature of the constructions during Akbar's reign was the use of red sandstone. He also introduced the use of Tudor arc, four-centered arc. Some of the prominent construction works undertaken during Akbar's reign are Agra Fort. It was one of the first constructions which started during the reign of Akbar. However, most of the structures present inside the fort were done during the reign of Shah Jahan. Some of the prominent buildings here are Moti Masjid by Shah Jahan, Diwan-e-Aam Hall of Public Audience by Shah Jahan, Diwan-e-Khas Hall of Private Audience by Shah Jahan, Jahangiri Mahal, Sheesh Mahal, which is Turkish bath. The gardens inside the fort are built using the Char Bagh style. During the reign of Akbar, more than 5,000 women stayed in his harem inside this fort. Fatehpur Sikri, one of the highlights of Indo-Islamic architecture, was the creation of a new capital city by Akbar at Fatehpur Sikri. It has been described as a frozen moment in history as the buildings here represent a unique blend of Hindu and Persian styles. Some of the important buildings inside the city are Buland Darwaza. The imposing 40-meter red sandstone structure was built in 1576 AD to commemorate Akbar's victory over Gujarat. It is the highest gateway of the world. Salim Chishti's tomb was built in 1581 AD. It has beautiful jali work in white marble. It has arabesque patterns with inscriptions of Quranic verses on the walls. It is in the imperial complex, which also has Buland Darwaza and Jama Masjid. It was further decorated by Jahangir in 1606 AD. Panch Mahal is a 5-storied structure made of columns and is inspired by the concept of Persian Badgir, wind catcher. Jodhabai's palace and Mariam-uz-Zamani's palace, Mary of the Age, has beautiful interiors with Hindu motifs of bell and flowers. Ibadat Khana. Akbar used to meet the leaders of different religions here to have discussion. Pachisi Court, in the courtyard where Akbar is said to have played chess. Hiran Minar was built in memory of Akbar's favorite elephant named Hiran. It also served as lighthouse for travelers. It is uniquely designed as its exterior wall contains tusk-like spikes. Akbar also built a temple of Govind Dev in Vrindavan. Jahangir. During the reign of Jahangir, architecture took a backseat as he focused more on paintings and other forms of art. However, he oversaw the construction of some noteworthy monuments including Akbar's tomb in Sikandra. Further, he developed a number of gardens during his reign, for example, the Shalimar Bagh in Kashmir. He also built the Moti Masjid at Lahore. During the reign of Jahangir, his wife Noor Jahan also undertook some major construction projects like the tomb of Etmadud-Daulah, father of Noor Jahan, being an excellent example. It was during this time that white marble became the chief building material, replacing red sandstone which had been used till now. The tomb of Etmadud-Daulah was the first Mughal work made completely of white marble. It also has some of the finest Piatre Dura works. Tomb of Jahangir was constructed by his son Shah Jahan at Lahore. Shah Jahan. Under Shah Jahan, Mughal architecture reached its climax. Some of his principal works are Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is the finest specimen of Mughal architecture, exhibiting the full range of grandeur and opulence. It was constructed in the memory of his wife Arjumand Banu Begum or Mumtaz Mahal. It had all the features of Mughal architecture, including the use of calligraphy, Piatre Dura works, foreshortening technique, Charbagh style gardens, and the use of water in the premises for decoration. Apart from this, some of the unique features of Taj Mahal are the Jali work in Taj Mahal is lace-like and is extremely fine. The carvings on the marble were low relief. Apart from Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan constructed a number of other monuments, gardens and buildings such as Red Fort in Delhi, Jama Masjid in Delhi, Shalimar Bagh in Lahore, city of Shah Jahanabad. Besides such large-scale constructions, one of his best works was the construction of Peacock Throne, that is one of the finest examples of metalwork during this period. Aurangzeb. During the reign of Aurangzeb, Mughal architecture declined. Being a puritanical, he did not take an active interest in the pursuit of art and architecture. Although Aurangzeb commissioned the construction of Bibi Ka Maqbara in memory of his wife Begum Rabia Ud-Durrani, it is situated in Aurangabad and is described as a poor imitation of Taj Mahal. During the Mughal period, two other styles of architecture developed in the region of Rajasthan and Punjab. Rajput Style. The Rajput constructions of the period were also influenced by the Mughal style but were unique in size and scope of their constructions. They generally undertook the building of imposing palaces and forts. Some of the unique features of Rajput architecture are as follows. They used the concept of hanging balcony, that is jharoka, which were constructed in all shapes and sizes. The cornices were built in the shape of an arc such that the shadow took the shape of a bow. Sikh Style. Sikh style of architecture developed in the region of modern-day Punjab. It was heavily influenced by Mughal style and Rajput style of architecture. Some of the features of Sikh school are use of multiple chhatris or kiosks on the top of the construction, use of shallow cornices and onion dome. The buildings had fluted domes which were generally covered with brass and copper gills for decoration and support. The arches were decorated by the use of numerous foliations. For example, Sri Harmandir Sahib or Golden Temple constructed during 16th and 17th century. Awadh Architecture. They mainly revolve around Lucknow and were built by the Nawabs of Awadh during 18th and 19th century AD. It attempted to preserve Mughal traditions along with experimenting with variety of materials and innovative ideas. They built religious as well as secular structures. These structures were made mainly using mortar, not marble or sandstone. Mortar used was a mixture of brick dust, urad dal, that is lentil, rice husk, tree gum, etc. The prominent structures of this time include Bada Imambada in Lucknow. Built in 1784, it comprises Asafi Mosque, Bhul Bhulaiya and a step well with running water. Chota Imambada, Lucknow. Built in 1838, it serves as a mausoleum for Nawab Muhammad Ali Shah and his mother. Rumi Darwaza, the Turkish gate in Lucknow. Built in 1784, it is situated between Bada and Chota Imambada and is believed to be named after Sufi mystic Jalaluddin Muhammad Rumi. If you want to know on any other topic, please leave it in the comment box so that I can come back with it. If you have liked the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.